And she's back. ¿Qué pasó? Look, I'm looking at my other camera. Like, all right, let's do this. Um, yeah, I had to get on the tablet. Old Faithful is where it all began on the tablet. But I'm still looking at the wrong camera. Because there's a camera right here. So this is the camera. It's supposed to be. Not this camera, but this camera. All right, y'all. I'm back. Kaylee, are you in the house, boo? Hey, Playboy Bunny. It took a while. I like started like three different lives on. Look, and I keep looking at the wrong. I started like three different lives on my computer, but it didn't work. But it's all good because I am here now. I don't. I don't still have your questions. I know you were asking about your life purpose. That's right, Kaylee. Okay. You asked about your life purpose, and then you asked about your love situation, and then you asked about and everybody else's question. You guys had to put your questions in. No, magician, I don't still have yours. I'm sorry. I'm just remembering where I left off with Kaylee. You asked about life purpose, and I remember life purpose. You said you didn't hear the end of it, and then you asked about your love life, and then you asked about Nico, right? Nico. You gotta tell me how to say that name. Now my internet is doing something weird on my computer. My modem is still on. Okay. Okay. So Kaylee, basically, it was the Soul Family card, and also you got the Council of Light card on the bottom of the deck. So you were on point with your life purpose and with your YouTube and Instagram is what you were talking about. You were on point with that. What else do I remember? It was saying something about excuse me, excuse me. It was saying something about getting help from soul family, like either friends that you've met and that you're really close to, or like actual blood family. I was seeing like you have little cousins or something that you could help. You could get them to help you, something like that. But you were on point as far as what I remember. You were on point with your career and where you were going, like with your purpose. It's just you might need to get some help with soul family. You don't have to do it alone. I'm still looking at the wrong camera. Soul family, you don't have to do it alone. Okay, and then your love. I remember your love reading says something about a person coming out of the woodwork to show you exactly how you want to be loved and how you want to express your love. It was something like that with the queen, or excuse me, with the empress. And surprisingly, this was on the bottom of the deck. The Four of Wands, it was on the bottom of the deck, and that was your hope. Like you were hoping for an offering. You were hoping for some kind of love offering. Okay. And then when I shuffled again, this is the card that came out for your third question for Nico. The, were you asking how he was feeling? I don't remember the actual question, but I think you asked like what he was thinking about and if he, gosh, it was I don't it wasn't contact, was it? Okay, I don't remember. Gosh, I don't remember the last question about Nico, but I do know that the Four of Wands came out, and it was talking about. Let's see if I remember. It was talking about he wanted to make an offering. He wanted to come back, and I was hearing something like no contact, or was that for somebody else? Oh my god, I do something crazy. Yeah, it's. I'm so sorry that I don't remember everything. But with the Four of Wands, basically, that's about offering. That's about either spiritual offering or energetic offering. Very often it's about a love offering, okay, and energetic stability. So that's how he's feeling towards you. Like he wants to come out. I mean, I want to come out with it. Like I want to come forward. He just has to find the time and the place and the space. I'm so sorry that everything got cut off. But yeah. And let me know how it feels, Kaylee. Magician, and please remind me of your name because I know you do Cash App. But remind me of your Cash App name. This should be right because all these other names I know. Yeah. Let me know, magician. If let me know what your name is on it. I'm so confused about what. What are you confused about? Galaxy Girl. Okay. I just did. Okay. So it's this one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. What are you confused about, Kaylee? Okay. Is there a new love? Okay, so for my second question, are you trying to say that it's Nico coming forward? To be honest with you, that's what it was looking like. But remember, I did this question before I did the last question, right? Because it was like somebody coming out of the woodwork. I remember it was saying it's not an ex, and I saw ex fiance. It's not an ex like coming back to wreak havoc on your life, but this is somebody that you know coming out of the woodwork. That's what it was looking like. And then you got this card was on the bottom of the deck for the Empress, but then you got that card again. Okay, yes, Magician. I see your cash app. Okay. Sorry, I have to get used to this because I don't usually use my tablet too much anymore. Looking at those. Is there a new love coming in, or am I being too optimistic with Marcos? Okay. Excuse me. You're welcome, Kaylee. No, I need to tell him. I had a pizza tonight. I finally found this place that delivers. Oh my god, it delivers vegan pizza. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, is this happening right now? Like, I'm not vegan. I just like vegan food. It's a goal, but I do like vegan food. I want to make more of a habit of eating it. I was vegan like last year for a while. Wait, not last year. 2018. I was vegan for like 8 months. Then I had to start homeschooling my son. But anyway, all right. Okay. New love coming in, or is she being optimistic? Okay. All right. Magician XO, Galaxy Girl. We have her now. The Magician XO. The Magician XO. Is there a new love coming in? Or is she being too optimistic? Is there a new love coming in for XO? Or is she being optimistic? Is there a new love coming in? Is there a new love coming in? Oh, wow. You're not being too optimistic. Yep, I got a 10-10 synchronicity. Wow, hon. Yeah. You kind of can't make this stuff up, like, when the cards come out like this. But, yes, there is a new love coming in. Y'all know I'm not interested in the fluff, but this is pretty fluffy. Okay. What else do you have to know? With Marcos, is Marcos the one? Is Marcos the one for Magician XO? Spirit, what we have right now. Is Marcos the one? Wow. With the Eight of Wands. Okay, so that's gaining momentum. It's looking like the two of you together, even if you're not together, even if you're no contact, both of your energies are gaining momentum towards each other. Like I'm hearing speeding fast towards her. Okay? And then I keep seeing the words gaining momentum. Okay, that's like the hot word for that card. But you two are swiftly. I'm seeing the words. This is a book, a swiftly tilting planet. That's part two of A Wrinkle in Time, right? Okay, but swiftly tilting towards each other. Interesting. Okay, with the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and so that's a loosening of burdens. So that's what's happening between you and this person. Who is it? Marcos? Is that what you said his name was? It's looking like there are burdens that are being lifted and that are being worked out. I'm also even seeing karma that's being worked out in your own life and in his own life. Also, things are getting easier with the whole choppy water thing. It's getting easier for you to communicate. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Not that not that it's the easiest thing in the world, because like I feel like that little like all right, I could do this, you know. Anyway, but it feels like it's getting easier for you to communicate. Like you're learning a lot about communication. It's looking like the same thing is going on with him too. Both of you guys are learning a lot about communication and about getting your points across. Okay, let me know how that feels. Um, anything else? Anything else she needs to know? Anything else? Anything else, Magician needs to know? Wow, did you see how that one popped out? I'm so used to looking at my camera. Like, did you see how it popped out? It like popped out. Okay, so this is like advice. Okay, so the Eight of Swords. Cool, you got a synchronicity. 8, 8. Look out for that synchronicity in your life on a day-to-day basis. I'm also seeing the numbers 7 and 10. You got a 10 of Cups here, but I'm seeing the number 7, 10. Okay, let me know how it feels. I don't know why I'm seeing 7:10 p.m. All right, let me know how it feels. But you also got the Eight of Swords, and the advice there was to not feel trapped. So if you feel like nothing is getting done, and if you if you start to feel like woe is me, like with the love situation, like I'm not worth it, or if nobody's you know how it sounds when you're getting down on yourself. Excuse me. If you start to hear like thoughts like that, um just remember, like I don't know why it has to be like but just remember that those thoughts are not real. Okay, there's always something that you can do about blank, and there's always something that you can do about your love situation, you know, even if it's being still, or even if it's writing a love letter to yourself. I know that's like kind of like what, but it's looking like here, like over the next 6 months in particular, it's looking like there's going to be times where you feel like trapped, and I'm also hearing the words lost and confused. Okay, so there might be those times. Even during those times, you have to remember, because it seems like it's easy for you to fall into a depression. I know how that is as well. So you're not alone ever. But like, it feels like there's times where you fall into a depression because of the things that you're thinking about and overthinking about. And this is one of those times when you feel like you're overthinking, when you feel like you're thinking too much. Just remember, okay, those thoughts are not real. I need to put my energy into something. I need to put my thoughts into something. I don't know why I'm saying Sudoku. I don't know if you play Sudoku, but if you play Sudoku or do some kind of puzzle, just get your mind on something so that you're not thinking about sadness or about how much you're not getting, or whatever it is that comes up that fills you with woe. Okay, let me know how it goes. Look, I'm still moving the mouse here. I forgot I had to touch that screen. Hey, Tisha. Hang on. I want to read all of your stuff with Marco specifically. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got you. It's so strong. You talking about you guys' connection? Um, let's see. Yes, makes so much sense. Like being in a love energy like never before. Yeah, I see so much with him, and yes, 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 yes. With the Ten of Cups. Um, uh, yeah, okay, I don't know about those numbers. Oh, I know I was feeling hopeless. Oh, well. He cooked for me yesterday and I was shocked. I feel so drawn to him. Yeah, it's easy to fall down. I'm getting better at it. Good. Right. I like doing games, trivia, etc. I'm a Gemini moon. It's hard. Yeah, I get that. Thanks so much. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, magician. Thank you for sticking in here with me. And then I was like, what is going on? Our connection. Um, and much love to you. All right, let's see. Who is next? I want to make sure. Let's see. I did that one. Davia. Okay, good. You are here. Um, what is going to be my career path? Okay, we're for Davia. Davia. Okay. What is going to be my career path? I have this sudden urge to do. Try this sudden urge to try to figure out the energy. What is in my love life? Okay, so clarify your second question for me, Davia, please. This sudden urge to do, trying to figure out the energy. Okay. I mean, there might it might be like typo or something like that. Just let me know. Okay. Um, but I will start with what is going to be my career path. Okay, for Davia. Yeah, I see. Yep, I see your questions. I'm down here at the bottom of the chat, just waiting. I just want you to clarify your second question so that I can make sure that I get you the right answer. Okay, going to be my career path. Okay, career path for Davia. Career path for Davia. Career path for Davia. What we have for now is going to be Davia's career path. We have Davia now. What's going to be Davia Jones' career path? Sophia ancestors. Davia Jones. What's going to be Davia's career path? Spirit. Whoa. There's one card, and then like this whole stack came out. Okay, I'm kind of curious what the stack says, but you know, one card. Okay, look, I don't know why I saw the words medical attention. Okay, there's somebody out there need medical attention. Oh my goodness, please go to the doctor. Anyway, but with the King of Swords, I also saw of course that's mental clarity, and that gift of gab often comes up with this card, and this is one of the symbols coming up for you. So this looks like this may have something to do with talking, may have something to do with speech. I'm also seeing language. I'm seeing spoken language, language spoken freely. So freedom of speech, right? There's a lot of different like speech and mental symbols that are coming up. I also have the butterfly symbol here on this card, and so that's like a sense of freedom. Okay, so let's see. It's looking like this has something to do with being some kind of orator or like writing. Like I keep seeing the word speech, like speech writing. I'm seeing speech writing freely. So are you a writer, and are you interested in like freelance writing? Because it's looking like you want to do something where it's like I don't want to be held down. I don't want to be at the mercy of anybody. You know, but yeah, it's looking like this has something to do either with public speaking. I just got a 1919 synchronicity for you. Either public speaking or like speech writing or something that has to do with languages and spoken languages. Okay, let me know how it feels. Wow. With the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Very, very powerful. Very important because it is your desire. That's your hope. Your hope is to reach the top, basically, the top of the mountain with your career path. And this is the career path. It feels like there's something that you've kind of been struggling with, like something that has been like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should do that. Like, good. I like doing it, but like it's just a hobby. Very often, our hobbies are the things that are gonna make us a lot of money, or the things that are gonna put us like on the right path. You know, to making money or to making a difference. You know, I know that's usually what work purpose is about. But you asked about the career path. Let me know how it goes. Okay, like it's a lot of energy, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it. Okay, what should she do with the energy that she's been experiencing? Okay, for Davia, what should Davia do with the energy that she's experiencing, spirit? What should Davia do with the energy that she's experiencing? Looks like an influx of energy. Sounds like it, like what she said. Excuse me. I'm hearing wait and prepare. I heard prepare first. I saw prepare, and I saw wait and prepare. Okay. So this is a Three of Wands, a ship coming in. All right. So it's looking like the this is like a 2-part. It's not even 2 parts. Like a 3, 4, 5-part story, like a saga. Okay. But it's looking like this energy that's coming in. That's one ship, right? That's one boatload of kind of a burden, because it feels like what the fuck am I supposed to do with all these feelings and these thoughts? Like, you know, that was one ship coming in, and so that was to prepare you. So any hunches that come up, any ideas that come up, anything that is like very clear, like I'm saying, like claircognizance or like clairaudience, clairvoyance, like any visions that you have, any dreams that you have, like attend to this stuff. Okay, like write your dreams down, write the visions down, any synchronicities that you get. You know, you can start your own journal. Like, make sure that you're making note of this stuff so that you can prepare for whatever is coming next. Okay, because there, just to let you know, there's gonna be another one. You know how you got all this energy that's coming in, this big influx of energy is gonna happen again and again and again and again. It's gonna keep happening, you know, until your soul contract has it to stop. You know what I'm saying? Or until you pass away onto the next plane. Um, the next plane of existence, not the next airplane. I'm kidding. I know you know what I mean. But but yeah, it's looking like prepare, wait and prepare and wait. Prepare, wait, prepare. That's what I kept saying. Prepare, wait, prepare. Okay. Look this stuff up. Do your research. Get to know. I'm hearing get to know the material. Okay, so whatever hunches come up, research them. Even if you're just doing a research on the internet, please be careful on the internet. You gotta use discernment on the internet, because people put whatever they want on the internet. Some of it's true, a lot of it's not. You already know that, right? But also ask spirit in whatever way you do. If you do like tarot cards, if you pray, if you meditate, you know, consult with spirit that way. All right, let me know how it feels. Okay, your third question for Davia. And D, by the way, I do see your past life reading. I want to make sure that I get everybody's questions who was here before, if they're not. Okay. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'll figure out how to do it. What is in my love life? Okay, for Davia. What's going on with Davia's love life, spirit? Whoa. That one, ooh, that came out really quickly. Is it one card? It's one card. Let's see. Oh, okay. Got the moon. Okay. Illusions. I'm feeling feelings. I'm saying I feel so concerned. I'm concerned. Feelings of it's like a necessity of illumination. Like I'm hearing like lots and confusion. Seeing like this. Like I'm seeing like codependent. I'm seeing the word counterpart. Okay, so if I can interpret all of this energy, because there's a lot here. It's looking like what is going on in your love life. Like basically, there's an eclipse. Okay, and this eclipse is to help you to pause and learn. I'm hearing this eclipse is helping you to achieve. Okay. Okay, to achieve the past obstacles that have been put before you. Thank you. And they said that like around my ear. Okay. Um, but yeah, so this is very often the dark night of the soul. Okay, we do walk through the valley of the shadow of death, of fear, no evil. And so there's not it's not necessary that you be sad about your love life right now, even if it's a lack of love life right now, Savia. But like whatever is going on in your love life, like it's there's just a pause. I see like a lot of pause, and you hear how many words I'm using. You know what I'm saying? And like how it's like kind of hesitant. And I'm not saying you're hesitant. I'm saying the energy around you is very hesitant because I'm hearing what's she gonna do next? Like what does she want? You know, like your spirit guides. Wow, this is heavy. Like your spirit guides and your ancestors, like they're and the energy in general is like, okay, so she says she wants that, so we're gonna start to deliver, and then it's like last minute it changes, and so it's like, okay, so then the energy has to halt. Okay, so I'm hearing in this dark pause, get really clear about what you want. Get really clear about what you desire in a lover. Okay, this dark moment is not gonna last forever. It feels like this is like really stressing you out. Hence the reason I'm still talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna last forever. I think you already know that, but you probably needed to be reassured. This lack of love is not gonna last forever. Or even if it's somebody treating you bad in a relationship, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like you're single. But let me know, please, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me know. But yeah. So this time of pause is just for you to learn. Okay, it's just for you to I'm hearing to relearn. I'm relearning this situation. I'm relearning how to love myself, how to care for myself. I'm hearing self-affection, okay? After self-affliction, you know, I'm seeing paradox, I'm seeing paradigm of truth in this time of illusion. Interesting, very interesting how your symbols are coming through. Okay, let me know how that feels, Davia. That was pretty intense, but I like it intense like that. Um, um, okay. I was just thinking pizza. Cool. You're welcome, Kaylee. Okay, that one came after, and Tiesha came after. Okay. Silver bunny. You hit the nail on the head. Okay, good. Good. Okay, cool. Um, you're welcome, Dahlia. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Really quickly, I'm gonna do Playboy Bunny because everybody. Let's see. Diosa. Diosa didn't come back. I did Dee's first one. I did Davia's first one. I did They Live. Diosa Baby didn't come back. I did Kaylee. VW didn't come back. So Diosa and VW. I did Galaxy Girl. And then we got another past life reading here for D. Okay. For Bunny. Baby. Okay. I'm just gonna refresh everything. Okay, and then I got Tiesha and Tiffany up here. And I got the other one from you, Anna. Okay, so I'm done with all of this sad. Okay. Okay, so Diosa Baby and VW didn't come back, but maybe they'll come back tomorrow or next week. Hey, Nabrisha. Hi. It's been a minute. How you doing? Okay, I think I'm all caught up. So I'm gonna do past life reading, and then we're gonna hop down, and then I'll just go in order again. I think it was it's gonna be, excuse me, Playboy Bunny, Anna, Tiesha, Tiffany. How much do you charge for hour reading? An hour long reading. Let's see, that would be a private reading, and I'm sorry, like, hey, email me, Nabrisha. I think it's like one. Let's see, I'm trying to do the math. Like three times six. Three times six is 18. So that's 180. Okay. Yeah, and email me if you're interested or interested in any reading. Okay, I do anywhere between 10 minutes and an hour. It's usually the readings that I do. Okay, so for Playboy Bunny. Okay, and you said first ever past life reading, maybe in love. Two, if I was in love, trying to understand my bad luck in love. LOL. Okay, so what exactly type of okay. Luck in love. Okay, so let's do that. Let's figure out your love blockage. Does that sound right? I mean that's basically what you're asking. Like that's how I can help. Okay. Wondering about your love blockages. Let me know if that's okay with you, Playboy Bunny. I want to make sure that you get what you need. Okay. Playboy Bunny. Playboy Bunny. We have a love situation. We have a know about the love blockages. Okay, just right there in the corner, love blockages for Playboy Bunny. What do we have from you? Playboy Bunny about our love blockages. Yeah. So hesitant, but it's something that's almost done. Okay, and it made such a big impact on like your whole system, your structural system. It made a big impact on your soul system, whatever this love situation is. Okay. Okay, so it's not connected to past life, right? I was confused. Wait a minute. What your last questions? I don't remember what your last questions. I'm so sorry. I don't remember what your questions were. But let's see. You were asking about. Oh yeah, you asked about Josh and Elliot. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I want to make sure this is okay, right? To do your past life reading this way. To do your past life reading about love, please let me know. Because if not, I will shuffle and I will concentrate on something else. Time to take a water break. I'm waiting. I just want to make sure that I get you that's perfect. Okay, good. Oh, oh, that water was so good. I'm scared. Pour. Playboy bunny. Okay. Playboy bunny. Here we have her now. What? That was the point of me picking them up. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, Egypt. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing. I automatically saw Queen of Egypt, but don't get all jumpy about that. It wasn't you that was the Queen of Egypt. I'm hearing Queen of Egypt. If I were the Queen of Egypt, if I were the Queen, if I were in his chambers, it looked like there were some bad decisions that you made in this life. Okay, we all make them. You're not being singled out. But there were some bad decisions that you made in this life, especially with the wheel coming out. The wheel came out first. The wheel has everything to do with karma. It has everything to do with like riddles and change. Okay, but there you were being naughty. Okay, and like interesting. I remember somebody else had a past life reading that was similar to this, but her demise was like so much worse. Anyway, but like this is like one of the, what do they call them, like concubines. Like, I am working to become the king's concubine, but you were like, I don't just want to be a concubine. Like, I'm hearing, I'm gonna kill that bitch. Oh my god. Oh, whoever the pharaoh's wife was, Jesus, you're like, I'll kill that bitch. Like, if that's what it takes, and it was like not even a joke to you back then. You was like, I will kill this bitch with the swiftness of the pharaoh's army. Oh my gosh. Like, but so it's looking like you were a lot of talk back then. But all you really wanted was I'm saying all you really wanted was family, and to have everybody together. It's looking like you lost your family at a young age. You didn't really have people like watching out for you. Okay, it's looking like you didn't like really have a mother figure, and you couldn't figure out like another creative way to get by. And so this was like the most creative way you could think to get by. This was a way that you would get attention, that you would get status. You put in some work. Like you created. I'm hearing you created harmony for yourself. But in creating harmony, you created disharmony for those around you. It's looking like there was, in particular, a lover. There was a lover, somebody who was at your level. You know, if you were like just a servant or a servant, you were working to be a concubine. Like, it's looking like you were working actually in the palace. And I'm seeing like water bearer, like water carrier or something like that. Like, you were one of 12. Okay, I'm seeing like there's usually between 9 and 12 girls. Interesting. But there was somebody who was in love with you, somebody at your level, and you were like, like you were like, how can I use this person? Like, I mean, like, how can I use them to get to the pharaoh's chambers? Like, and that person was like, they were like really sad because they lost you, and they never really had you. So, and then we got the lovers in reverse here as well. Okay, so it's looking like you had worked your way up into Pharaoh's chambers. Interesting. You made it, but yes, but you were trapped. You weren't really trapped. You were trapped. And you went, once you got there, I should have done something different. Like, I should have considered the consequences of my actions. Okay, because it's looking like when you got into his chambers, it was not at all what you thought. It was very disappointing. I'm seeing it was very aggressive, like it was over. There's a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in the song. Like, so you just felt like a notch in the bedpost. Like, you thought it was gonna be easier for you to get in there and woo him and convince him, but he was like, he was like, why do you still have clothes on? And you're like, oh, I wanted to talk. He's like, no, like, turn over. Sorry, sorry, I looked at the wrong camera again. Sorry, but looks like once you got in there and you saw what was going on with the Pharaoh juices, he was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm walking away. I'm running away, and it's looking like at first you had no idea what you were gonna do, but you came up with something. Okay, what did she come up with? Is at the end of the story. It's not the end of the story yet. I just saw the sun randomly come out. Let's see what else is going on in this past life for D. Yes. So with the judgment card coming out, you found your calling. You found your dream. Interesting that these both came out. So you found your calling, you found your dream. It's looking like when you were on the road, like you had this big epic adventure. You know, I'm saying it like this because, very often when people leave in their past life, they do. So you had like this big epic adventure where you you met like a lot of different people. I'm seeing I met with the gypsies, and I ran with the vagabonds for a while, and yeah, I know that those people were planning to rob this guy because like I was standing there, like it's cool, you had this really big epic adventure, but eventually you found what you were supposed to do. You found your calling. It was a very small and humble calling because like it's looking like you would realize that you set your sights too high at that moment of your life, with the Pharaoh, and you're like, let me come back down to earth. Like I flew too close to the sun, and it got burned, like literally, because Pharaoh in this life was like what, like, no, I called you in here for the deed. Like, okay, like it was me. Okay, but it's looking like you did eventually. You got out of there. You had a nice big adventure, and on that adventure, you were able to think about your life and think about like how you treated people. Okay, so I just turned this over. Forgiveness is the impact that it made on your life, and it's looking like you had started to think about your boy, about the guy who was at your level, who you let down. And it was like, he was my friend. Like, we were connected. It's not like I hated him or anything, but he was the one. He was the one that I was supposed to choose. Like, I should have chosen him. Like, how can I ever forgive myself for not choosing the right person? How can I ever forgive myself for trying to do too much? Like, it's looking like you would beat yourself up a little bit. But this spills over into this life because it's looking like that you needed to forgive yourself about, brushing off your boy. But in this life as well, it looks like there have been decisions that you have made where it's been like, oh, I'm being dismissive of this person. It's looking like that karma has come back, like intensely. Like it's I'm hearing like with a vengeance. It's feeling like that energy has come back into this life. Okay, and it's just to learn. Okay, and anytime that you feel like you've done something wrong, make sure that you're for yourself. And also, it's looking like it's in order to break this karmic blockage of love, period, and between you and the person that you left, the person that you could have been with. In order to break that blockage, you have to forgive yourself, and also you have to forgive that person in this life. Looking like you know who that person is, the person who just kind of like dismissed you. Ooh, 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 I'm hitting home. 4422. Ooh, I'm hitting home. Yee, let me know if I'm not. Let me know if I'm just crazy and just having feelings, but it's feeling like there was a person. There was a person that dismissed you. Okay? Forgive them. What did Jesus say? You guys know I love Jesus. He said, forgive them. They know not what they do. Like, he didn't know what he was doing, earlier in this life, whenever it happened. They didn't know what they were doing. They were just acting out the karma that naturally was going to be acted out anyway, Just came right around, bit you in the butt a little bit. It's all right. Forgive that person. Forgive yourself for your past iniquities. And let's see what the future holds. The arts. Okay, so I'm saying expression. So there needs to be something done. I don't know. I'm saying like writing, and I'm also hearing singing. Damn it. Sorry, it was a mosquito. But I was hearing writing and I was hearing singing as well. But it's looking like there's something that needs to be written. Okay, there's a strength card. There's something that needs to be written in order for all of this to blow over. So this might be a love letter or some kind of love song that you write to this person. And if you're like, oh my God, I'm not a songwriter, I'm not even a writer, still, like, write something, or create something. It's not just writing, it's the art, okay? But that being sent to the person that you are forgiving, to the person that did you wrong, like, they will feel that, they'll feel that, and they will understand where you're coming from, okay? And this is the card that came out with the arts card, strength, okay? And I'm looking at the figure eight also, understanding that everything is a cycle, no matter what, everything is a cycle, okay? So you forgiving this person through whatever artistic tendency that you tend towards, artistic proclivity, I think that's the word, the phrase. So whatever your artistic proclivity is, make sure that you do that in order to forgive the person. That will be a great show of strength, and also that will give them strength to be able to talk to you again. I'm hearing discuss with you again, and also for us to be friends again, okay? Not us, but you and the person. Whew, let me know how it feels. Intense. She was like, I will kill that bitch. Like, damn. I mean, but, it is what it is. But I'm glad that you were able to find some solace in that life. In a chill, little humble way. What is my internet? Keep going. No. Here by the computer. I need to check and make sure that everything. Man. What are you talking about, Mikaela? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. And then I think it was Anna next. Let's look out. Anna. Wow, I know, right? This is crazy. Yeah, that was intense. It was pretty intense. This little thing. Okay. Okay. Anna, what's Christopher's sexual energy towards you? How deep is Christopher's love for me? I heard the song before I even finished reading it. How deep is your love? Is Christopher just using me? Okay, so Anna Garcia, we have her. No. What is Christopher's sexual energy towards Anna? For Christopher and Anna Garcia, what is Christopher's sexual sexual energy towards Anna Garcia? Anna Garcia. What is Christopher's sexual energy towards Anna Garcia? Okay. Oh, wow. Four of Wands, offering. Occupation. Okay. So he wants to give himself to you. He wants to participate. He wants you. Like, I'm hearing he wants your body. Like, he likes the way your body feels on top of his, is what I'm hearing. If you didn't hear me, I said he likes the way your body feels on top of his. I'm sorry. But, like, fluffy bunnies everywhere. Okay, but that's a sexual energy towards you. Okay. Is that Keys? Hey, Keys. How deep is Christopher's love for Anna? How deep is Christopher's love for Anna? Current energy. How deep is Christopher's love for Anna? Oh, we have her now. Oh man. I heard the words. It goes. Yeah, I just heard. I'm not sure how deep this goes. It's like it's like I'm seeing confusion. Like I'm seeing the energy of confusion. Like this look of confusion on his face, and not like confused about why does she love me. Like confused about how how deep does this love go? Like how far does this go? Like how can this ever balance out? Like how can this ever change? Like will this ever change? What do I do if this does change? Okay, so if we're thinking about the depths of the ocean, of course there's a surface. Then there's what 10, 20 feet underwater where you can still survive, whatever it is. And then there's like deep in the trenches. He's in that middle part. That's how deep his love is for you right now. Okay? It can always change. It could be surface and bullshit, or it could be like mad, deeper and intimate. Okay? It can always change, but that's where it's at right now. It's like literally hanging in the balance. Okay? And trying to understand. I keep seeing the word confusion. I'm seeing it's even frustrating. Okay? Let me know how it feels. And also got the Princess of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Frustrating, but surprising. Surprising. I'm hearing surprisingly, I do still love her. Like surprisingly, I know that I care about her. You know, and then you saw the face. Surprisingly, I know I care about her. Like, but how? Like how does this happen to a person is what I'm hearing. Oh my God, let me know. He's been doing a lot of thinking about that. Okay, and that proves that y'all are on the same wavelength. Y'all are asking very similar questions. You know, he might not be asking a tarot reader, but he's asking himself. You know, he's praying about it. He might be asking my family number, you know, whatever. Anyway, let me know how it feels. Christopher just using Anna, spirit moment of truth. Is Christopher just using Anna? Will we have her know? Christopher just using Anna. Will we have her know? Just using Anna. I hate when this comes out like this. But it's like, yes. It's like, yes, what? Yes, he's using her? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck to confirm. Okay, so we got the Princess of Swords on the bottom of the deck. All right, so it's looking like no, he's not using you. He just has he has childlike ways that he needs to get over. Okay, he like I'm seeing like you see how she's holding the sword. Like I'm seeing like this kid like flinging around a wooden sword, you know, because he doesn't know how to use it. And him and Christopher flinging around words and actions because he doesn't know how to use them. Okay. It doesn't look like he's using you. Okay, if you find out something else, please let me know. But it doesn't look like he's using you. No fluffy bunnies, especially with the sun coming out. Like usually that means that everything's okay. He just needs to learn how to communicate. He just doesn't know how to like say certain things. Okay, and you know that. All right, let me know how those. Let's see here. Who's next? Let's see. I've got. Let's see. Did VW and Diosa come back? VW and Diosa. Okay. Guerra means war. Yeah, I'm still taking readings. The information is usually in the description, but I'm doing it different today. So it's $5 per card, 3 for $10, and $20 past life readings. In case you do want to get a reading. And if you need the PayPal and the Cash App, just ask me. Either ask me or maybe somebody else could drop the link in the cash tag or my email address in the cash tag. Okay, so next down the line, Tiesha. Hi, Tiesha. Peace, Empress. Peace to you too. I hope that all is well. I have 3 questions. What does Spirit want me to know regarding my healing? Okay. How does PG, they, view me? What abundance am I aligning with? Okay, cool question. What does Spirit want me to know regarding my healing for Tiesha? For Tiesha, Spirit, what will you have Tiesha know about her healing? I got the, what's her name? Like who? The high priestess on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so make sure that you're trusting your intuition when it comes to your health. All right, let me get your questions back up here because I want to make sure I got them right. What does Spirit want me to know regarding my healing for Tiesha, Spirit? What will you have her know? What will you have Tiesha Scott know? Can you call it? What will you have Tiesha know in regards to her healing? Excuse me. Um, excuse me. Whatever thinking you've been doing and whatever thoughts have been occurring to you when it comes to your healing, like if you're thinking about, oh, my heart hurts, or I feel emotionally sick, or I feel whatever, whenever you have those thoughts, there's going to be an opposite thought. That's like a law, right? Is that Newton's law? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so whenever you have a thought, there's going to be a reactionary thought. So whenever you have a thought of this blank is in pain, even if it's just emotional pain, there's going to be a thought of how to heal it. And though that's like probably the first thing that you should go on, your hunch, okay? If your hunch is to go and jump off a bridge, please don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If your hunch is to be destructive, please don't do that. I know it's kind of silly, but it's not, because some people go on those hunches, unfortunately. But like if it's the hunch of I should do some Reiki, but I don't know what that is, and I don't know, like, or I should just go to the doctor. Like, I feel like this really deep feeling I should go to the doctor. Just go with that, okay? Because I'm hearing there's going to be a lot of ideas flying around about what to do about your healing, and not everything is going to work. Okay, please let me know how it feels. If it's emotional healing, spiritual healing, physical healing. Okay. Let's see. What was your second question? How does PG view Tiesha? How does PG view Tiesha, Scott? No. How does PG view Tiesha, Scott? How does PG view Tiesha, Scott? Okay. I just heard somebody who needs some help. It's not, oh my gosh, not like, oh my goodness, not like mental health help. Okay, I got a 555 synchronicity right now. Okay, but they're looking at you as somebody who needs like assistance, is what I'm saying. Like they could use some extra help. Like I feel like she is trying to do stuff on her own. Like, how could I help her? Is there a way I can help her? Like, she would need to ask me because I don't know how I can be there for her. Like, I don't know how I can be this warm spot of light for her. And it's looking like they are not using those actual words, but like it's like, what can I do there? Like, how can I be of assistance? You know, they see, like, I'm hearing the words. I see you're passionate and you're driven. But it looks like she needs more. Like, what? Like, how can I offer more? How can I give her something? Like, and not even like how can I give her love, but like how can I help her in her world? Like, help her with her purpose and stuff like that. Okay. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. It's looking like they also see you as extremely strong and determined and like very hardworking. Very hardworking. They just want to know how to get through to you. Like how to cross that bridge, how to bridge the gap and then cross the bridge. Okay, let me know how to. What abundance is Tiesha aligning with? For Tiesha Spirit, what abundance is she aligning with? What abundance is Tiesha aligning with? Spirit. God. A lot of it. This is abundance that comes from gathering. It comes from, I'm specifically seeing communities gathering. I'm seeing my gathering. Are you about to have a party? Or are you about to have some kind of get together? Okay, or you've been you've been thinking about having some kind of party, some kind of like, and I'm seeing the party symbols like barbecue and cookout. This is looking like rareness for something. I don't know. I'm like you know how people will have people used to have Tupperware party. What's a new thing? Like Scentsy. Like people have like Scentsy parties, and they have those parties in order to bring in clients and to make money. I'm seeing something like that. Like I'm seeing a kind of gathering where you're bringing people together and you're like, all right, y'all, you're here to buy stuff, and I'm gonna show you what you're about to buy and what you're like, how it works and everything, and then you purchase whatever you want to purchase. It's looking like something like that, okay? And those pay off. I've never done it, but wow, that's the King of Pentacles. So this is like already in the mix. Like this is like already waiting. It's like already waiting for you. Like it's spirit's like, all right, it's here. Just grab this opportunity. I'm seeing a gray landscape, and then I'm seeing like this golden ball just coming out of this gray sky. And then like I'm seeing you like because you're not exactly sure what it is at first, and then you grab it. Okay? Let me know how it feels. Looking at the wrong camera again. Let me know how it feels. Okay. So let's see here. For time's sake. Excuse me. Tiffany. Um, Tiffany. All right, Tiffany's got 4. Can you describe tones, feelings for me? What did my grandmother? Excuse me. I'm sorry. Grandma Claire was letting me know. Is Chris working his way back to me? Alright. And do you see any in your future? Okay. Okay. Okay, so Tiffany. Right? Tiffany. Okay. Make sure. Can you describe tones, feelings for me? What are tones, feelings for Tiffany Adlin Spirit? For Tiffany Adlin, what are tones, feelings for Tiffany Adlin? Oh, cool. So it's looking like he's at an equal place with how he feels about you. This is like a very balanced place. This is the 6 of Pentacles, by the way, a place of compromise. He feels the way you feel. And so it's looking like whatever he's putting in, you're also putting in, and however you're showing up, he's showing up as well. He feels like there's nothing but equality and balance here is what I'm seeing. He feels like the two of you could compromise to make something happen in your life. I'm seeing the word marriage. I don't know your exact status, but like you are somebody who I can work things out with. Like I'm hearing this makes sense. I'm hearing us makes sense. Okay, I'm saying I don't necessarily want to let go of you, but I know that if I do, I will. All right. Let me know how let me know how that feels. Interesting. I wonder what the story is there. Um, Grandma Clara, what do you want Tiffany to know? What do you want Tiffany to know, Grandma Clara? Grandma Clara, what do you want Tiffany Appling to know? Grandma Clara, come in. Clara, come in. It's looking like she wants you to know. I'm hearing clear your space and also clear your energy. I'm seeing current energy forecast. Okay, so she's speaking on your environment. How well does your environment work for you? These are questions you should be asking yourself. How well does your environment work for you? Are you getting anything out of this environment? Are you getting anything out of this work? Are you being appreciated? Are you nurturing your own feelings? Are you nurturing your own faculties? Is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing nature is in development. Okay, so it's looking like she's also kind of encouraging you to get out into nature, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your environment, and not just okay, here I am, but I'm seeing like feel into your environment, feel into the earth. If you can get outside, make sure you go outside, make sure you nurture the earth. I'm seeing garden, like a garden. Okay, I'm seeing like a little shovel and a trowel in your hand. So if you do some kind of gardening, or if you haven't done it in a while, she wants you to get back into that. She is looking like she really wants you to connect with the earth and also connect with your environment. I'm seeing the words feng shui as well. Okay, let me know how it feels. Let me know. Look, you got a queen on the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's looking like Grandma Clara is straight up about that. Like she means it. She means it. She means it. Get out into nature. Let's see. Your last question. Well, your third question. Is Chris working his way back to Tiffany's spirit? Is Chris working his way back to Tiffany? Wow. Yeah. Wish fulfilled. Wish. Oh man. Wish fulfilled and gaining momentum. Like this is the hope. This is your hope. I'm laughing because it's funny. Like this is your hope. Your hope is that he comes back to you quickly. Wish fulfilled. Yeah, and he is like even in his energy, it's looking like he's just working on stuff. Like he's working on I'm seeing he's working on his own environmental factors. Okay, let me know how I feel. I might have to turn my air on, which is kind of annoying because I think my tablet might be a little bit quiet. Let's see. No, okay, so okay, and then the other Tiffany question: do you see a baby coming in the near future? Okay, let's see. See what energy comes out. Okay, babies are not always very certain. I've gotten people asking about pregnancies. Sometimes they're pregnant and sometimes they're not. Okay. Baby. Is there a possible baby in Tiffany Appling's near future? Is there a baby in Tiffany Appling's near future? Spirit, will we have her know? Will we have her know? Is there a baby? Oh. There's some love making, clearly. Okay. And love making often leads to babies. Okay. Current energy. The energy can always change. Okay, but just what I'm seeing is that there's yes, especially if you keep doing the deed, if you keep doing it, then more likely than not, yeah. Gosh, it seems like there's going to be a lot of that going on this summer for you. Let me know. Hey Keys, how does let's see, is this Dominique or is it Donkey? Let me know. I think it's probably Dominique, right? Feel about me. Do you feel bad about stealing from me? Do my ancestors feel feel I should go to New Orleans beginning of July 2 to 5th? 11. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. Cute. Okay. And do you have a third question? Keith? Let me know. Okay, because I'm gonna, wait. Oh, how does Dominique feel about me? And do we feel bad about stealing from me? Okay, let's see. How does Dominique feel about keys? How does Dominique feel about keys? Janisha, whoa. See how they tumbled out? How do you feel about keys? He, man, he's got a lot of work to do. That's how he's feeling. Yeah, that kind of goes into your second question too. He has a lot of work to do with you as far as like getting back to where y'all were. Okay, let's see. And the second question was, do you feel bad about stealing from me? Dominique, does Dominique feel bad about stealing from Keith? Whoa, it's too many cards. Does Dominique feel bad about stealing from Keith? Whoa. Way too many cards. Does Dominique feel bad about stealing from Keith? Yeah. It's looking like at first he didn't, but then he did. Man, the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Like at first he didn't. At first he was like, all right, whatever it was that he stole from me, he's like, I got this. All right, I'm cool. Okay, but then like he started feeling regret. Okay, and that goes into this card. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about excuse me, not about burping. It's all about planting seeds and then waiting for them to come to fruition, and continuing to work for them to come to fruition. So that's how he feels about you right now, and he feels that way because he feels bad about what he did. He feels bad about the stealing. Like low key, he's butthurt about it. Pretty butthurt about it. And he's like, okay, so how can I let this go? Not just how can I let the situation go, but how can I give back to her? Dang. How can I make this better? How can I be better than I've been? Okay, let me know how it feels. And do my ancestors feel I should go to New Orleans beginning July 2 through 5? Your ancestors. Should Janisha go to New Orleans beginning of July 2 through 5th? Was that a card that flipped over? This was too many cards that flipped over. Okay, so Janisha Keys, should she go to New Orleans July 2nd through 5th? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep. Because whatever's there, is this something that you're working on? Is this something work related? Okay, whatever is there in New Orleans is literally waiting for you. It's waiting for you. Yeah. This is isolation and keeping yourself away and not wanting to take a risk or something like that. And that's deep in the undertones. This is like what you want. You kind of want to stay isolated, but it's not really for a good reason. It's not really for a productive reason. Okay, so ancestors say go. Okay, let me know how it feels. Let me know. Playboy Bunny. I'm wondering who it was that I need to forgive, a recent or a past person. Okay, and is this is your other question you have here? I left forever, and yeah, I'm taking readings. Just $5 per card, 3 for 10, $20 past life readings. I go through PayPal and Cash App. PayPal is my email address, which should be in the description. I don't know. I don't know if anything's in the description, but it should be in the description. And my PayPal, or excuse me, my Cash App is MikaelaAndromeda. Um, let's see. I'm wondering, and if you've already like sent a payment, like let me know what your name is. I wonder if it's before or after high school. My breakup ended well. Now I understand why I'm so attracted to Egyptian melodies. Interesting. Okay. A recent or a past person. Who it was that I need to forgive. Okay, Spirit, for Playboy Bunny. Who does she need to forgive? Is it a past person? Is it a recent or a past person? For Playboy Bunny, is it a recent or a past person that she needs to forgive? See what we have. Playboy Bunny now. Is this a recent or a past person that she needs to forgive? Is not a past person? Okay. This is feeling like more recent. Okay. This is way more recent. I'm seeing 2 to 7 years. Okay. So, and if there was more than one, it might be more than one. Okay. But I'm seeing between 2 and 7 years. But it's looking like the energy is looking like there's like one person in that timeline. Even if there was more than one person that you were involved with, there's like one big person in that timeline. Within 2 to 7 years, there's one person that needs to be forgiven. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull out more, but that's all I'm saying. Okay. Let me know how it feels. Okay. Sorry, it's weird. Yeah. So it was 9. It was the 9 of Wands. So this person, like this person, I'm seeing was like tired. This was like an exhausting situation. Whoever this person is, it was a very exhausting situation with them. That's the person that you need to forgive within the past 2 to 7 years. Let me know how it feels. Yep, $5 reading. Okay. Okay. Should I go with the people I'm work related and as far as him? I feel okay. Should you go with the people? What is it? Is it a typo? Should I go with the people I'm? I don't know. Let me know. Okay, so that's crazy. I think I know who it is now. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay, so everybody came back. I have to put Diosa. Excuse me. I have to put Diosa and V.W. VW. Ja. Coming back tomorrow? I don't know. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm at the bottom of the chat. And I think that's it. And it is way past my bedtime. Like, not really. It's not past my bedtime. It's just, yeah, we went a little 30 minutes extra, which is not a problem. I love being able to read for y'all. For this plethora of energies. Alright, y'all. I am out of here. For those of you, Diosa Baby, VW, and Jatoni. If you guys see this and you're like, oh my God, did she do my reading? I didn't have any of you guys' questions from the last stream, so I didn't do those. Please come back tomorrow or next week so I could do your questions for you. And I've put you on my list. Okay. And I think that's it. All right. Have a happy night. Have a happy moment. Keep creating, y'all.